Apple didn't Google buy YouTube?
Yep. Even after they bought it,
Yeah.
Google Videos have better reviews because they wanted to promote themselves. Sorry? Yeah, I know. And they're going to paste this into... Makes a little tiny graph squiggly line.
You click on that little A thing.
And you go click on this little A thing, and boom.
Then it looks really weird.
Then it looks really weird. So there's a few things we have to do. We need to double click on graph. Okay, Amanda, unfortunately for you, go to student share, MYP public.
Where's graph?
I have no idea.
Where's graph? Which one did you click on?
I double clicked on the graph. Boop, boop.
Yep.
Okay. So write these steps. Actually, we're going to do it together. We're going to double click on graph. I should have written it on here. Double click on graph. Okay, you get this box. Okay. Have you started the installation process, Jacob? Yeah. Okay, is Logger Pro running? It's on the desktop.
Already got that. It's working.
Right there. Are you up? What are you in? Okay. You get Logger Pro up and running. I want you to copy from your table into Logger Pro. Okay, do you have your table somewhere? Why? No. Remember I said everybody records. Remember that conversation? So where's yours? You don't have it, do you?
Yo.
What happens if Simha is like, Willie, man, he's absent today? What can you do? Nothing.
Right now
So quickly go get from Simha. That's why you must have it.
It looks like it's done.
So copy and paste your table into just the numbers, not the words, just the numbers. Yep. That's right. Yeah. Okay, you have to wait for the CD. This is why you're gonna love it. Okay. Now, let me go back. You guys should have your graph. The little squiggly line, right?
Yep. And then the little A thing.
Oh, okay. Come on, Kunto, hurry, 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 hurry. Yeah. Yeah. Then for you, then you might need to sit down and wait. What's wrong? Copy the numbers. Only the numbers. There you go. Copy. And paste. Okay, good. So there's a few things. Okay. You get the little squiggly line. We click A, but it goes, and what it is, it zooms in, but it actually zooms in too much. So we double click the graph. So I need all of you guys to double click the graph. Okay, click A and then double click the graph. Click this A button, and then double click the graph. You are going to unclick connect points, turn that off, and you are going to click point protectors on. Okay, and click OK. I want you to see what that does.
It makes it into like dots.
Oops, I didn't do it. And it turns off the connect dots, and it gives us nice big points that we can see. It draws a circle around them so you can see them when you print. Okay. Have you got the student share? Okay, then sit beside your partner for now then, okay? Or no, walk down to Mr. Toole's room and try to get a laptop from Mr. Toole. Okay? Next thing, we're zoomed in too much. So have all of you guys done those two things? Point protectors off. What are you doing? No, stop. No, stop. You want... Can you copy and paste your numbers again? Are those the original numbers?
Yeah, but it's like this.
That's okay. No, it's not okay. You're right. You're right, yes. You're right. It's alright. I thought just the two columns. Are the two columns backwards? Because we can fix the two columns. Are the two columns is backwards, X and Y? Yes? Is that the problem? Okay, yeah, this type of... Okay, here's your next job. Double click. And we're going to click Axes Options.
X or Y.
You're going to click Axes Options. You're going to do two things. You're going to say auto scale from 0
For both of them?
for both of them. And you'll see what that does.
Is it done?
It makes it like into like kind of line, not line, but it kind of makes dots like.
Auto scale from 0?
Nice.
Auto scale from 0?
It makes the dots look nice.
And that's.
I'll call it that.
So it made a nice scale, but it went to 0 here. Okay. It's a bit too high, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so the next job you're going to do, you can click there,
It's 5.
and drag. And look what it does to the graph. Isn't that cool?
Whoa.
So I can drag the dot in. I want to drag it down a little bit, so I'm going to click here, and drag down.
How far down?
Until it looks nice. It depends on your numbers.
There we go.
So
Look on the board.
Okay. As soon as you're done installing, we'll still need the disk. Those are your numbers, right? Yeah. Okay. Now ask yourself, whatever your numbers are, so turn connect dots off, point protectors on. So on and off. Yep. And now looks like that. Now, depending what yours look like, Sitsa, does yours look like basically a straight line? Yes or no?
Kind of.
Well, look. Does it look like a straight line?
Yeah, it looks like yours.
Oh, okay. Well, because you're a number, so they should. So, advantage Sitsa. Okay. If you want a straight line, if yours looks like a straight line, you're going to press
Mark.
the straight line button. If yours looks like a curve, you're going to press the curve button. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you decide what yours looks like. For me, that looks like a straight line. I click the straight line, and it automatically does the best straight line possible. If yours looks like a curve, then you press the curve button.
I like the full screen. Because it's too hard.
Let me see your numbers.
We tried it one time because it's too hard.
But those ones went down for some reason.
Yeah, because this one is too hard. They can look at
And then we'll just copy it.
Okay, no, we're not done yet. We'll leave. Okay, we'll leave your line for now. But here's the cool thing about this program. Do we want X and Y here?
No.
No. Double click on X. Double click on X.
And then we can change the name.
And type in the name. So what's your X?
I'll have to reopen
Don't you remember what you changed?
it. No,
How many times did it test?
I don't remember.
I mean,
Yeah, the first one is like the number of layers of bubble wrap we put.
Okay, so number of layers of bubble wrap. Whatever yours is, you write your name for X. Short name, just pick a letter. So I should maybe say N for number. Did yours have any units, Sitsa?
No.
No units. So I click done. Here's the cool thing. It automatically puts it there for you on the graph. And then Amanda, go to the network. Unso, is it still installing? It's finished? Eject the disk. Give to Amanda. Okay. Now same thing for Y. Double click on Y. What was your Y?
Amount of space the passenger moves.
Okay. So I'm going to say distance passenger moves. I'm going to call that D for distance. What were your units?
CM.
cm for centimeters. Notice now it put the label and it put the unit for you.
In red.
Okay.
Mine's red.
What's the only thing this graph is missing?
the title.
The title. Thank you, Emily.
You
Okay.
just double click and put the title right.
And you double click on the graph. Double click graph. And type in the title. Okay. So double click the graph.
Can I call it movement of a passenger?
What's the rule for all science graphs?
Uh,
Something versus something.
the
Y versus X for something. So you have to give it a nice title. So what's your Y? Distance passenger moves versus
distance times
number of layers of bubble wrap for a car crash. And it puts the title. But my title's actually too big. So if you look on mine, the title,
mine's too big as well.
too big. So in that case then, try to make a shorter title.
Distance versus the number, no? Or distance versus layers?
Yeah. So have a title. There we go. That fits for me. Now that's a nice looking graph. Label units, nice scale, title, nice points that I can see. I'll turn off point protector. I'll just show you why. Look at this little tiny points. Will those see those when it prints? No. And that's why you always turn on point protectors. How can I get this into Word? Any ideas?
Copy.
Click the graph, edit, copy, go to Pages or Word, whatever you have,
And paste.
and paste. Okay.
It works.
So that's a pretty nice program.
Did you record that?
And it's not recording. I gotta stop recording.
there is how to
Stop recording.